Hello, loves. It's Claire, not Colleen. Um, Colleen, it made me really sad that you didn't make a video yesterday. I mean, I understand why you didn't make a video, but it still made me major sad face. Um, so I didn't really have anything to talk about today, but then I started making a list. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's color coded and it's pretty. And I have three columns, junior year, high school, and beyond, and it's what I'm like thinking of doing with my life and everything. But before I talk about that, I'm also made a list of the books that I've read. I started on Monday, and I'm also keeping track of the number of pages, and I thought it was really cool if Colleen, if you want to do this, and if anyone else wants to do this too, they can. Just keep track. I don't know, I was thinking maybe 6 months, keep track of how many books you've read and how many pages and stuff. I just think it's really cool. So back to the list. So, I titled it, What I'm Going to Do with My Life, which it seems so like final. It's like, this is what I'm gonna do now. It's gonna happen, deal with it. But really, it's not. It's just what I want to do. And while I was making the list, I was listening to Holiday Parade, and the song Never Enough came on, and the first line is, I don't look back, 'cause I'm a forward thinker. And I was like, oh my god, I have to put that on here, so it's right there. Okay, so junior year, one of my goals is to get my permit, because even though I'm already like 16 and a half, I haven't gotten my permit yet. What can I say? I'm lazy. Also, I just transferred back to my old school, and last year was really hard for me, and I let a lot of relationships kind of get screwed up, so I really want to fix them. And oh, if you're someone who got was hurt by my rage, go ahead and leave me a message down there or on Facebook, and honestly you can tell me like how horrible I am and everything, and I'll accept it and I'll try to fix it, and I want to apologize. So if anyone has any grievances towards me, do that. Don't do honesty box, because that's just stupid. I don't have an honesty box either, so just leave me an inbox message on Facebook. I also, one of my goals is to make some new friends, because this year I decided I'm not going to be shy anymore. I'm just going to be myself, and everyone will just have to deal with it. So I think that it'd be cool to make some new friends with my newfound non-shy power. One of my goals is also to get at least a B minus in all my classes, which I think will be it'll be hard this semester, kind of, because I started late, but I think I can do it. I mean, the only really bad grades I had last year, the only really bad grade was in Spanish and geometry, and I'm really good at algebra, so algebra will be easy, and I'm not taking Spanish this year, so I should be fine. Another one of my goals was to find a college I want to go to, because I know what I want to do, like what I want to study in college, which I'll tell you about later, but I haven't actually picked a college yet, so I should probably figure that out. And my last thing that I've come up with so far for junior year is to try to kind of conquer my candy addiction, because it's very bad. It's not really my fault, considering my family like worked in candy shops, and my great great grandfather invented the molds that make candy corn and a lot of other candies, so it's like it's in my veins. I can't help my candy addiction, but I'm going to try. Yeah, and my next column is high school, and I think it'd be really cool to do an internship at like, I don't know, just anywhere. It'd be really fun. I also have to take the SATs, but I was thinking about taking them beginning my senior year and taking a prep class, which is another thing on my high school list. taking a prep class during the summer. Um, I also really want to go to more concerts because I haven't gone to one in a while, and I love concerts and I love bands. Um, I wrote survive on here, which I think is a pretty good goal, surviving high school. Also, to be nicer to people because I can be a little mean when I'm in a bad mood. I'm just gonna try to be nicer to people and not be mean and make my karma all good. Also, I think it'd be really cool to win Most Changed since freshman year, and actually have my ID right here. I need to cover up everything, but I think I can show you. Because I think that I could definitely win it, especially when you see my picture. You'll be like, oh my god, how does she look like that now? That's not even the same person. Hold on a second, I can do this. I can cover up my name. Okay. So, that is me, freshman year. Okay? Don't you think I could win Most Changed since freshman year? I mean, look at that. Look at me. Look at that. I really want to. I think it'd be so cool to win Most Changed since freshman year, because then I would finally. I mean, I'm like never in the yearbook for anything. I was basically all I'm ever in the yearbook for is just my like class picture. So I think it'd be cool because I don't know. It'd be really fun. And yeah. So on my Beyond. It reminds me of Click when it's Bed Bath and Beyond and there's the Beyond section. Sorry. So my Beyond is going to college, obviously. And I really want to study political science and international relationships just because I think it'd be really, really cool. And especially since I have dual citizenship, it'd be really cool to work in like a British or American embassy somewhere. Yeah, I also really want to learn a new language. I want to learn definitely something in like Eastern Europe, like Russian or German. I'll probably learn German just because I am German, so it's like, I don't know, there's just a connection there. But I don't know, I'm not sure yet. And then Colleen and I, we have this dream of backpacking through Europe. And it'd be so much fun. Oh my god. I am totally in love with Europe. I always have been. And my final thing that I have so far is to go visit my house because, when my dad was on business, he lived in Tokyo before I was born, and then they moved to England, and that's where I was born, and we had a house. Here, it's that right there is the house that I lived in when I was little until we moved to the United States. And I think it'd be really, 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 really cool to go see it again, especially since when they were packing up our stuff, they accidentally packed the deed, and it's like a really old, it's like a really old piece of paper, and it's really cool, and I just think it'd be really cool to be like, hey, I have the deed to your house, can I come in? And everything, because we moved when I was really little, so I don't really remember a lot, and yeah, I think it'd be really cool to go back and visit and stuff. Yeah, so if anyone else wants to make a list, that'd be really cool, and I would totally give you a hug, or if I don't know you, I would totally, here, I'm just gonna hug the screen right now for anyone, so if anyone makes a list, they can come back to this moment and be like, oh, Claire gave me a hug. Hug. Yeah, so